1, 2, 3 into the 4. Jamal Doman and Tobe Hixx is at the door. Dope Dealer Podcast.
Oh, shit.
The world's most dangerous.
Oh, this nigga
What's up?
rapping.
Small toddlers, new Taco Bell general managers struggling to control their employees, older white men that love to fight without shirts on, magicians that no longer have tricks, energized dog walkers, homeless interns, and people on Google looking for pepper steak recipes. It's the world's most dangerous podcast, episode 70.
Dope Dealers Podcast.
You know what it is. It's your man Jamal Doman, at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
Tobe Hixx, at Tobe Hixx, TOBEHIXX.
Yeah, your name is just easy. TOBEHYXHIXX. It's just easy.
Yeah.
It's going down, man. Check us out on Instagram or Twitter at Dope Dealers Podcast. Dope Dealers with an S. Dope Dealers Podcast. We on Instagram and Twitter. It's going down. Episode. Dope Independent Music. That is the homie Hess again. That's Hess 41. That is his new song called Sally. Hess represent.
Where he out of?
He's out of Philly. I think he's from Pottstown. But he sent us some before. I think this is like the third song. He's one of our regulars, man. And he always represents, man, and sending stuff and and always hitting us up on our Instagram page, Dope Dealers Podcast.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Shout out Dope Independent Music. If you send us some music, we will play it. You know how we do. We've always told you. You send us music, we will play it, man. Yeah, that's Philly to DC. Yeah, he's Philly to DC. That's the homie Hess, H-E-I-S. H-E-I-S.
Oh, shit.
And that's the new one called Sally. So check that out, man. He got a video for it on his page, man. And this is going down, man. He's doing big things, man. Dope Independent Music. Please send us your music. What's up, Tobe Hixx? We do it for the troops. Always.
Man, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, the Bloods, and the Crips.
Let's get right into it, man.
Man.
We got a fun show. It's the NBA today, right?
Yeah, NBA is on and
popping.
popping.
As you know, me and Tobe are huge NBA fans, like most, African American brothers growing up in America.
And the Lakers are back. Let's just
we'll talk about that.
We'll get to all that.
But it's a whole bunch of the draft is coming up. By the time you hear this, the draft is probably be going
Taking
on.
place.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that too, what we think and stuff like. Well, I mean, obviously, it's one of them drafts where you kind of know the first two picks at least. First three, first three,
yeah.
Unless trades, which a trade already happened. So let's get right into it, Tobe.
Well, first, man, we had the passing of an icon.
Oh yes, we did, man.
Miss Gloria Vanderbilt, man. I remember when I was a kid, Gloria Vanderbilt, man, she was such a beautiful model, and I remember when I was a kid, all the ladies would wear Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. Remember that shit?
I remember, yeah.
Yeah,
all the old OGs.
Yeah. I remember I used to look at the older women in them Gloria Vanderbilt jeans, and I used to be like, damn, I want to fuck some of these older women.
They was before Jordache jeans. They was like, they was before.
It's funny, when you're younger, you're like, damn, I want to fuck some of these older women in these Jordache jeans.
Mm-hmm.
As you get older, you're like, damn, I want to fuck some of these younger girls. Shit.
It's going, So rest in peace. And I kind of found out a couple years ago that I'm a huge fan of her son, Anderson Cooper.
Oh,
That's his
you didn't know
mother.
that? Yeah,
I just found out a couple years ago. I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Anderson,
our prayers are with Anderson Cooper and his family.
He took a leave of absence from CNN while he go through this situation. So shout out to Anderson Cooper. Yeah, always entertaining and man, a great reporter.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a huge fan of his.
So man, the Toronto Raptors pulled it off.
Yes. Congratulations to the state of the country of Canada and
this nigga here.
The Toronto
early with this bullshit.
The Toronto Raptors. Shout out to them. I mean, listen, they did what they had to do.
Shout out to Kawhi, man. I mean, that was really an impressive performance all the way around.
Yeah.
I mean, all the way from.
Let's slow down on the Jordan comparisons. Some people talk
that's
if y'all don't, come on, man.
I mean, that's just straight ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all stop it, man.
I mean, if we couldn't talk about Kobe and Jordan, we can't talk about Kawhi.
We can talk about Kobe and Jordan, but Kawhi,
but you know what I'm saying.
Well, I put on Facebook that, with that victory, Kawhi has put himself in the group of the greatest small forwards. He's definitely in the top 10.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't
And
know
he
how
got a
you.
long way to go. You know.
But he's in the top 10.
Yeah.
He's one of the great small forwards, two-way player. You know, now, and I'm thinking like the great small forwards of all time. Obviously, LeBron, Dr. J, James Worthy, Charles Barkley, Dominique Wilkins, Alex English. Let's see, Grant Hill maybe. So he's definitely he's in that. Yeah, he's in that. You know, so you can add Kawhi to that.
And yeah, man,
James Worthy. I don't know if I say James.
And
Worthy.
everybody in the Toronto Raptors organization, from the general manager. I mean, what a move he fired the coach of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shit. I think that was the first time it ever happened, wasn't it?
Probably so.
I mean, the motherfucker won coach of the year, and they was like, "Hey, look, man."
And got rid of his star player and made a gamble to get it dude. Even if Kawhi doesn't come back, which I don't believe he's gonna come back. I mean,
I think
we got a championship.
I think it's a chance.
It's definitely a chance.
But I mean, yeah, he got rid of the coach.
I mean,
got
but
rid
it's
of
worth
DeMar
it.
DeRozan. Kyle Lowry didn't speak to him all year, man. They say he didn't talk to him all fucking year.
Who Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, they said he didn't talk to the general manager. They said he didn't talk to him all year.
Well, hold up, man, because I seen a video of he was having a hard time getting onto the court, and
that's the first time they said yes. He went.
Kyle Lowry went and got him.
He
was like, "Yeah, kill it."
He went to protect him when he had the situation with the security guard, but all year long
we're gonna talk about that. That was some bullshit too.
He hadn't said shit to him.
I didn't know that.
Year long. Yes, that was the report.
What was wow?
Because DeRozan was his best friend.
Oh, okay.
And
I see what you're saying.
And they said that it wasn't just a regular trade. He felt deceived. Because the word something that Messiah had told him that it didn't follow through.
I don't know why these players still be listening to these GMs. Like, don't believe nothing. It's a business.
But then as a GM, though, if I was a GM, I would state shit a certain way. Hey, look, anything can happen and things could change at any moment. But as of today, this is the way it is. But tomorrow it could be different. If somebody rings my phone and says a certain thing, everybody's on the table. And I would always talk like that, just so a person know and they don't get attached, because it is tough. I mean, he loved the whole country. The whole country loved him. And man, Kawhi is man. And just from the training staff, everybody in Toronto did a great job. Nick Nurse. This motherfucker put a boxing one on stage. I ain't seen a boxing one since motherfuckers used to put them on me in high school.
It all worked, and congratulations to him. But Kawhi's gone. He's gone. Because now he don't owe y'all nothing. He like, I won y'all championship. Y'all ain't tripping off of me.
Yeah, but man,
he coming to the Clippers, man.
I don't know. I think he really might consider taking like the 2-year deal, because then he'll have 10 years. But I do know the injuries that have happened lately will scare players. Now players gonna want as much as they can get, as quick as they can get it, because they seen such great players go down. But he could do that, and he would make more money. So I don't know. I think it's a chance he might stay. And then it's like, okay, if he doesn't stay,
then that general manager is, and he's going to
might
the
be
Wizards.
gone
Yeah,
too,
he's
though.
gone. The Wizards got to deal.
Well, he might go if Kawhi do stay. So they both kind of tied to each other, and one's decision might affect the other one. I'm sure they might sit down and they probably sit across from the table and look and like, nigga, what you gonna do? Nigga, what you want?
They talking about Wizards talking about giving them a piece of the ownership. So
yeah.
I'm like,
but
hey,
then,
man, good for that brother, man.
Hey, but then Toronto's owner said he'll do anything to keep him also. So, but he just, I don't know if he want to do that.
Right, maybe Drake might add something to it, man. Drake.
Drake got a ring.
They gave him a ring.
Yeah, he gets a ring.
Did you see after the game he did a press conference like he played?
Yeah, he was shaking motherfuckers' hands when he was going through the tunnel, like he played.
Drake the new millennium Spike Lee.
But you know what though? I can't even fault him for that. Now that I really think about it, because shit. If I had as much money as him and as power as him, I'd be on the Lakers. I'd be fucking giving motherfuckers 5 at the Staples Center like I played for the Lakers. I sure the fuck would.
Man, Drake, yeah. He's having fun, man. Cheer for your team, man. And he gets paid. Unlike Spike Lee, he gets paid to do it. He's hired on the team.
And then, I heard something during the championship, I was just like, damn. And everybody was like, won't they make him sit down? Won't they do this shit, do all that shit? I heard something where they said that Drake brings the city of Toronto $500 million in just funds just by him, the events he puts on during the year, He brings the town like about $500 million a year. So shit, he deserve a ring. He fucking he get a ring. Yeah, he can take the trophy to the house.
Yeah, hey, good for him, man. Good for him. So congratulations on Toronto Raptors, man.
And they gangster up in Toronto. It's like, damn, all the championship the Lakers won. We in the gang capital of the world, and they had a shooting in
I know.
Toronto.
I thought Canadians were nice.
People got shot.
Yeah,
I was like,
I heard
what the fuck is that about?
Now imagine that was Detroit, something like that, or DC.
Man.
But you think, I thought Toronto was not. I mean, I know what it is. I know some gangsters live up there too.
Yeah. Some of them got up there to get away, but shit.
Let's talk about Golden State, man, because let's talk about the Kevin Durant. Well, Kevin Hart. Where did I get that from? Kevin Durant injury and all. Let's talk.
First of all, do you think the dynasty's over with them?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't think KD's coming back. I think Clay is coming back. I think the dynasty is over, but they're still going to be contenders.
Yeah, as long as you got Clay and Steph.
Yeah, and Draymond, and I mean they get some pieces from somewhere else. I said this on my Facebook page, man. I think with Steve Kerr, and I like Steve Kerr. He's a good brother. Speaks up for
he made a mistake.
That was criminal what he did to Kevin Durant. To have somebody come back and play them 12 out of the first 14 minutes, that was just, I don't care what the doctor, and I was arguing with motherfuckers on Facebook. They said, dumbass Fig out of New York, the doctor said he was fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Common sense.
I mean,
like Tobe, if you fuck up your knee and get surgery, and then you rehab it all the way back, and the doctor say, all right, Mr. Hixx, you're good now. You can go full out. You're good. You can go full. The first time you back on that court, you ain't gonna go hard. It's just you're just gonna take it slow.
But the thing
even what the doctor told you that.
But the thing about it though, like the 12 minutes, okay, yeah, that's over. But the thing about it is that the situation KD was in, if he'd have played him in 4-minute spurts, that shit still was gonna blow.
Yeah.
It was gonna blow no matter. It was gonna blow no matter what.
I'm like, I don't understand 4 or 6 minutes. Yeah, 4 or 6 minutes.
He should have never been on the court.
Well, that might be. Now we're talking about
and Steve Kerr know better.
The staff and okay, if that's the case, then
like
Steve
Bob
Kerr
Myers said, blame me. We'll start up there.
Yeah, it's the organization, it's the
everybody.
doctors.
Let's look at it like this. Okay,
I'm surprised. Go ahead.
If KD was in the first year of a Supermax deal, would they have put him on the court?
I'm shocked at his
If he was in the first year of a Supermax where they owed him $230, $40 million, whatever it could be, would they have put him on the court?
No, absolutely not.
I don't believe so.
I'm actually shocked at his people. I ain't talking about KD people allowed him, because I put up a post the day before
KD wanted to play. Okay.
But you gotta it's like your fighter wants to go back out that next round, but you gotta say
everybody should have stepped in.
Like you have nothing else to prove. You have nothing to prove.
We
out of here after this year. You can't sit down, KD.
KD shouldn't have had a choice. They should have never. He shouldn't have had a choice if he was gonna play. They should from all the way. He should have never played. I mean, to come back like that into Game 5 of the championship with the intensity level that high, whatever. That's why I say it don't matter if it was 12 minutes or 4 minutes. His shit was gonna blow because it was too soon to exert all that shit. I mean, and they know. I mean, I was just so disappointed. I mean, Bob Myers and this niggas who know Bob Myers who said, "Oh man, that motherfucker is a liar and he's a phony motherfucker. He always crying when something go down," and they just didn't feel like it was sincere. But it's one individual. Fuck the owners. Fuck Bob Myers. It's one individual in Steve Kerr who knows what it takes to play at that level and who has done it. And Steve should have known not to put that man. Steve's been in championship. He has rings. He's played in the game. He know how intense it is. And he could have just looked at it from like, okay, when I was playing, if I hadn't played in a while, could I have came back and did that? No. No. The intensity level's too high. And I mean, obviously I believe KD now he blames him a little because he didn't even tell him he was getting surgery.
Now, what
And
part
then he
of
just went to go and got surgery.
now talking about that? What part? Is conspiracy theory, and I'm not really a big, I'm not a conspiracy theory buff, but that angle you was just talking about, Toby. People were saying what part of the Golden State organization said, "Hey, if he tears shit up, that helps us out getting him coming back with us." So
Well, not necessarily helps it out because they could still be in a twist. I mean, because he could say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sit here and get my $30 million and rehab on y'all, and then sign a deal the following year." He could do that, but I think they truly looked at it as like, this nigga's leaving, so fuck him.
So yeah, that's big. You looking at it, they said that.
Yeah, that he was leaving. That's why they didn't give a fuck. That's why I said if he was in the first year of a Supermax, they'd never put that nigga back out there.
Because I was thinking if he rip it, hey, it may help us out, maybe better than re-sign him.
All this New York shit they didn't heard. They knew he was gonna leave, so they're like, fuck it, let's get him out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another form of slavery, but they making millions of dollars.
Yeah,
they put his ass out there like fuck that piece of. He was just an animal at that point.
Just that just changed the whole landscape of next season, man.
Yeah, man.
Which leads to what we're about to talk about, the trade. Which before we get to that, because that kind of leads to that the whole landscape has changed now, and with the Lakers doing a move. But I want to just
Klay Thompson
just kind of. That was just what it was. Just basketball.
It was just a freak accident.
And they almost let him back out on the court with a torn ACL.
And the thing about it is that those are also the type of things that happen when you go to the championship 5 years in a row. Bodies start to break down. Yeah, that's why nobody's hardly ever done it, because the shit's too hard to do.
Yeah.
Because I always will believe if Jordan would have left him 2 years, Houston still would have won at least one of those.
Oh, I believe that too.
I truly believe. I think they could have beat him twice, but I definitely believe they would have beat him once.
Houston would have got him one time.
They would have got him one.
That's one thing, man. I would have loved to have seen that, man. I've never seen Aaron Pryor fight Sugar Ray Leonard. It was, and the Houston Rockets against them Bulls team. That would have been something.
And so, those injuries changed the whole landscape, and that's what made the Lakers do what they did.
Yeah, and so
it forced their hand for real.
The big trade, and it should have been happened. If you've been living under a rock, you know that Anthony Davis, one of the top 5 players in the NBA, when healthy. I mean, a unicorn, a stud,
a unibrow.
Just a hell of a player. He's told the New Orleans Pelicans he wanted to be traded. Finally, it's done, and he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Shout out to Rich Paul.
He was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Work, Rich Paul.
The team that he wanted to go to, and actually, this is one of them trades where I believe both teams.
Yeah,
won.
I believe it works.
It works out for both teams.
But and it's crazy to me. You know what I realized, man, recently since the trade has happened, even though a lot of people know how dynamic Anthony Davis is, there's a lot of people, because he was in New Orleans, who truly don't realize how good he is.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of people.
There was somebody, Matt in the barbershop was talking shit. Somebody, he been hurt. Listen, and that's what he's been playing in New Orleans. So
but we're not talking about injuries. I mean, there's people who don't realize how talented he is.
He is a top 5 player in the league if he's healthy.
Yes,
he is a top 5 player in the league. This dude can take you inside, outside. I mean, he's 6'11".
He shoot threes, shoot his free throws, make his free throws.
Yeah, this is you.
Ain't no Hacker Davis at the end of the game.
The Lakers had to do this because LeBron is going to be 35 in December. So you're in the twilight. You had to do that. You got to get a stud player next to him. You had to do it. So
shout out to Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, we appreciate, I appreciate as a Laker fan what you guys did and how hard you played and what you was trying to be a part of. Go down there to New Orleans and do your thing.
Yeah,
None of this shit was your fault.
Yeah. And
blessing to y'all.
The Pelicans going to be must-watch TV next year. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with Drew Holiday.
And I was also glad for the Pelicans. They gave Alvin Gentry an extension because he deserved it, because he sat through that shit.
He sat through that bullshit, yeah.
Yeah, that was some fucked up shit.
So now, they got Zion coming in. They got their number 4 pick, which I hear they might be trading. Lonzo, people were talking about Lonzo and Drew Holiday in the backcourt. People say that already is the best defensive backcourt in the league.
Yeah, it is.
And people don't forget that Brandon Ingram was coming into his own. I mean, since January, he was averaging 26, 6, and 6 before he got hurt.
Yeah.
From January last year. So he was starting to show what everybody. I knew seeing him as a rookie. I was down at Staples Center. The motherfucker legs was about that big. So I knew it was going. But everybody said, give him 3-4 years. Wait till that motherfucker get into his. Get in,
and I
fill out. He still ain't.
And I was
there
actually,
yet.
I was actually shocked that the Lakers were able to trade Lavar Ball. They got rid of his motherfucking ass because ain't nothing. Them motherfuckers down south, them niggas down south do not want to hear that bullshit. Somebody will put hands on Lavar Ball down south with that bullshit.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Hey, they came at my brother Lavar wrong with that little comment he made. People try to. If it wasn't Lavar Ball, it wouldn't have been blown out of
Molly
proportion
Carroll,
with Molly.
yeah. Hey,
If it wasn't, it was Lavar. They would have. If it was just
No.
me making it.
No, I don't agree. I think if it had been somebody else, it would have been blown out of proportion more. We used to Lavar saying sideways shit. If that was just some regular cat and he said that about Jalen Rose's wife, Molly Karam, I think
Which
it
I had
been
no
worse.
idea that was Jalen Rose.
Yeah, they
Rose,
been
man.
married.
I don't pay.
Yeah, man, Jalen got a bad bitch, man. That bitch Molly Karam is bad. I've been wanting to fuck her ever since I seen her on ESPN.
I remember when I first got out to LA. Jalen, was he playing for the Pacers or did he ever play for the Clippers or Lakers at one point? I remember I seen him in this was Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, I got a story
I seen him
about
in front of Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah,
he was with this bad sister, tall sister.
Look, one time Jalen Rose came up to, and it was at the Comedy Store on Tuesday. Yeah. He came up to me after my set. That's when I do the joke about Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he told me this, Jalen Rose, I'll never forget this shit. He said, yo, man, he said, I go to a lot of comedy clubs across the country because, I don't go to the regular clubs no more. And he said, look, man, a lot of people talk about Kobe. He said, man, your Kobe Bryant joke is the funniest one I ever heard. And I always, that always stood out to me that he came up and gave me that compliment. Yeah, and that was his wife. So what I'm saying is, yeah, if it had been just a regular, motherfuckers used to Lavar saying shit, so it was disappointing. I mean, they blew it out of proportion, but if it had been a regular old cat, yeah, Jalen Rose probably would have ran on set and shit. And
well, hopefully ESPN has learned a lesson to stop. Everybody, why you keep putting him on there? What does he bring?
Rating.
I mean, I know, but after the first time, I mean, it's like now I'm glad it bit them in the ass.
Stephen A. Yeah,
I'm glad it bit.
They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm glad it bit you on the ass to stop bringing them on there. It was funny the first time. Oh, I'm better than Jordan. Yeah. It was funny the second time.
All
now
that
it's
shit
just
was always funny, but
it's
some of the side
now,
shit
man.
he did. But it was disappointing because it's like. But you know what? I know Lavar is that motherfucker that right. He's the type of cat that right with his wife right there. He'll go, "Ooh, honey, that girl got a big old booty over there." I know he's that guy. I know guys like that who are still just. And it's like, dude, you talking like that in front of your wife, but they wife don't. They understand how he is, and they just let that shit go because he's been doing it for 30 years. But to say something like that, you a married man. This woman's married. She married to a cat in the NBA. I mean, just to create that uncomfortable situation.
You think he knew that?
Yeah, he know that's Jalen Rose's wife. Everybody know that.
I didn't know.
Everybody know that.
And what did
they've been on a set together and then they be hey honey, how you doing? But I mean, they dated for like a year or two before they got married. So I mean, all the athletes know. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers are in this. Lavar knew.
The youngest one is going to play overseas because Lavar fucked up his college thing. I would love to have seen him for 1 year at least.
Yeah.
But
they say a lot of people killing him at the Drew League.
Yeah, a lot of people
been balling.
It's the Drew League.
But
that's made for his type of game.
But they say he been killing pros.
But Cat's been saying Cat's saying before Lonzo that the youngest was probably going to be the best of all of them. A lot of people.
But I'm saying like
he's
right
6'7"
now,
now.
I'm talking about recently, like last week, motherfuckers was like he was giving NBA cats fits and he's bigger and they say he put on some weight. So he's going to go to Australia. And work. He said the team that he's going to is they got the big fitness program, so he's just gonna get stronger. And people saying right now he could be the #1 pick next year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He's projected the #1 pick.
Well, I mean, he was always projected high. And a lot of people. I remember when Lonzo was at UCLA, people were saying the youngest is going to be the best of all of them. So what you Mr. Laker fan? Are you happy? And what's the plan now?
I'm real happy. I mean, a lot of people are saying that the Lakers gave up too much, but unfortunately, in this situation,
you had to.
Yeah, because see, I look at it like this. the Lakers didn't give up no proven star. I mean, these guys possibly will be stars or whatever. They will never be what Anthony Davis is. And then those draft picks, they should be low or whatever at that time. And you don't know what's going to happen with those. They had to do it. And then and cause see, you hate to give up your future, but you got a future with AD even when LeBron gone, because all you have to do is just keep surrounding him with talent. And so we got a chance for a long run, and you had to do it. And I mean, they could not go back out there with the team. And then also another thing that people aren't really talking about that I think is that not only did they have to do it to get a superstar like Anthony Davis, I truly believe that because of last year's trade situation, it wouldn't have worked out stepping on the court with everybody again. Guys, it's hard to get over that first time when somebody, you feel like they was trying to get rid of you. And like Rondo said, everybody looked up to LeBron, and then they truly know that it was basically mainly him wanting it done. It ain't just like, and so I think the chemistry was ruined, and it was gonna never go back to being, and it would have never worked out.
So now it's time to fill out the Lakers roster. So I'm gonna look at some.
Now here's where we're gonna see what Rob Pelinka is really made out of.
I'm gonna give you some names, and you just tell me, as a Laker fan, what you think about them. It's some names that have been tossed out there.
I got a couple right now myself.
Oh yeah, because I know they need shooters.
Yeah, they need shooters.
They need a point guard too.
Yeah, Rondo.
You think bringing Rondo back?
Yeah, bring Rondo back.
Yeah, I'll bring him back.
Take less money.
I don't know if I bring him back as a starter.
No, possibly, or if Rondo could start and then you get a young point guard to back him up.
Okay.
But then you bring back Rondo because you say Rondo, you get him cheaper, and Rondo played with LeBron last year and AD the year before, so
and he has the championship experience. He ain't gonna.
You don't let Rondo walk out the door. Yeah. And I would also
he's cheap too.
I would also consider at a cheap price. Buckle down for this one. I would consider it's three people I wouldn't mind seeing back with the Lakers off last year. It's Rondo, Lance Stevenson, and JaVale McGee.
Yeah,
if all of those guys,
coming off the bench, I mean, Lance do what he do. I mean, I have no issue with them. You need a big guy.
And so when it comes to the amount of salary cap, that's why I'm on the side of unless you can get Kawhi Leonard. I would split the money up. I wouldn't just try to get one more big
no
time.
Kemba Walker.
No, I mean, I like Kemba Walker's game, whatever, but to give all the money to him and then, because when the playoffs come, because you already...
Kemba can score, man.
Yeah, he can score, but you got scoring. You're lacking defense. And Kemba can't guard nobody. They're gonna be in the playoffs. They're gonna have to try to shadow him the same way they got to try to shadow Golden State.
Well, I mean, Steph. When you need somebody, you got Rondo backing him up. I mean, you bring Rondo in for defense if you need it.
I can't give $30 million to a motherfucker around 6 feet tall who ain't named Allen Iverson or Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, he's 29.
I can't give that much money to a motherfucker that short that ain't named Iverson or Isaiah Thomas.
People. Because he played in Charlotte, so people don't know how tough he is. No,
I do understand. I mean, he's a good player, but I'm saying now that you've acquired Anthony Davis, you got to get some guys who can shoot and defend, and you need you need big guys, not big guys, but you need those wing players. The way the NBA is now. I mean,
so no to Kyrie Irving too. Is that kind of basically the same player?
Well,
he's 27, so he's 2 years younger than Kemba.
Okay, the thing about, I was going to say at first, the Kawhi for sure, if I would give the max and just try to figure out the rest of the roster with very, very cheap players, and possibly Kyrie because of the connection with LeBron, and him and AD was thinking about trying to go somewhere anyway. And then when LeBron is done, boy, if you could have Kyrie and AD. But I believe those are the only two big names that I would give all the money to, Kawhi or Kyrie.
Two smaller names that's been thrown around, more of a, because they need shooting. J.J. Redick. You interested?
I think he's going to be too much. I mean, unless he takes a really big haircut, I think he's going to be too much.
I think he made 12 this year. He ain't going to get 12 again. He
Was
made
that
20.
last year?
No,
He made
last year we
23?
gave him 23, but this year we gave him 12.
If the Lakers could get him for 8, I'd say
Yeah, I think you can get him for he's 34. I think you can get him for 8. And Bojan Bogdanovic, the shooter from the Pacers, he's 30.
I like him, but it looks like he might get 18 to 20 million dollars out there.
Him?
Yeah, man. There's people talking about giving him 18 to 20 million. Now, if he was around the 14 million, I could see it. But no, I think I don't think I think he's gonna get paid a lot of money, man.
Now here's an interesting name because if Kyrie signs with the Nets, then they're not going to re-sign D'Angelo Russell.
Nah, can't bring him back. That's not even a thought.
You can't, why?
No.
Who did he snitch on? What happened with?
That was Nick Young or whatever.
Nick ain't there no more. He's an all-star. What you talking about?
Hey, look.
You need a shooter.
Hey, look.
23 years old.
Nick Young ain't there no more. But you think LeBron want this nigga around here with snitching and shit, and he got a wife and all this shit?
So y'all going to never let him live what he did as a kid? Like he never.
No, and you know what? He had a good season, and I do believe he's matured some.
He's 23.
But also, he's matured some. But that fucking taking the weed through the airport in the Arizona T-can, that was some of the dumbest shit I've seen in a while too.
I didn't know he did that recently.
Yeah, he did it like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one of them Arizona T-cans, which you ain't even supposed to have in your bag anyway because it's over 3 ounces.
The long Arizona. Yeah, I know what you.
He had the kind where that you can unscrew the bottom. He put the weed in there and he put it in his bag. Motherfucker, the can size is a violation. That's what made they wasn't even worried about the weed. He could have threw the weed in his motherfucking bag in just a bag and it would have been all right. They wouldn't have fucked with him. But he put it in a can where they had to look like we can't have no cans in this motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, so he's still doing dumb shit.
I had no idea.
But But and then on top of it, it was right after the season, bro. He was going home. He was flying from Newark, New Jersey to his hometown.
Where's he from?
Same town Muhammad from, Ali.
Oh, Louisville. Oh, yeah, he is from Louisville.
He's from Louisville. My mind that went blank.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, nigga, why you taking weed home? You can get all the weed you want at home.
All right, so here's an article. This is one I was looking for. Lakers free agency target, 15 non-max free agents. These are non-max that make sense for Los Angeles after Anthony Davis trade. We already spoke about a couple. They had Bojan Bogdanovic. You said he might ask too much.
It's just
JJ
too much
Redick,
money.
You said if they can get him for last year he played for 12.5, so he'll get some.
If he take 8, I'll take Redick.
Terrence Ross. I forgot about Terrence Ross, the shooting guard out of Orlando. Last year he averaged 15 points a game. I don't know. He could shoot 38% from the three. You need shooters.
He gonna want.
He made 10.5 last year.
He gonna want more money. He gonna want 15 to 20.
Ain't nobody giving no Terrence Ross 15. He gonna get 10. 10.5 again.
No.
Unless
they already say he's gonna get more money.
Lower. Ross made $10.5 million last year. Would be in line for something similar on a multi-year deal. Shit, he better than KCP.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't want. Yeah, and they talking about bringing him back. No, don't bring that nigga back.
He shouldn't. Listen, I don't even know if he should be in the league.
No, he better.
Marcus Morris.
Yeah, I definitely want to look at Marcus Morris.
He played for 5.3 last year, so
I definitely would love to have him on the team.
I might get him for 4 this year.
Yeah, and the thing about him is that he could play some of that 5 because AD don't like playing that 5. You could put Morris down there. He'll bang with them motherfuckers, and he's the type of player they need right now. If they could get him, I would definitely want to see him get him. I mean, that's why I said I think they should try to get 3 players as opposed to 1. Like I said, unless it's Kawhi or Kyrie,
split that 32 up.
Yeah, you get 3.
With 32, you can get the whole.
Yeah, but it ain't even as of right now. As of today, it stands at 24. We hoping we can get some more. AD, he could waive a $4 million, which I don't know who's gonna do that, but he might possibly do it to help the team out if he knows it's gonna be a solid pick. So if you got, say as of today, you got $24 million, man. If you could find a way to get Marcus Morris.
All right, here's some couple more names I got. They said if Lakers decide to pass on re-signing Rajon Rondo, Darren Collison.
Yeah, Darren Collinson will be a
Backup
good
point.
fit,
Yeah.
and he shouldn't be too expensive.
Yeah, they said they could likely get him around $10 million. The $10 million he played for. He made $10 million last year. He probably make the same. Here's a name. I kind of like him. Patrick Beverly is a free agent. I like his defense.
Paul over there about to start shaking like, don't fuck with my Clipper. Paul.
Well, y'all don't really need him because y'all got Shea Gildress, who's coming to.
Nah, you still, yeah.
You want Beverly to back up Shea or Shea to back up Beverly?
They played them both this year at the same
Well,
time.
at the end of the year, they was playing Shea Gildress at the point guard. They was playing the guy y'all got from us, Shamet. At the end of the year, that was they starting backcourt.
They had 3 guards.
Did you see
Beverly started?
Did you see Houston when Houston played the Clippers without Patrick Beverly and the Clippers got blown out by 36?
Oh, well, Patrick, the defensive.
That is our defensive heart.
Yeah.
We need to keep that full.
Yeah, I mean,
He's staying Clippers.
Well,
I like Patrick Beverly's game. I truly do, but I don't want no nigga from the Clippers.
What that got to do with anything?
Not this year. You can't come over like from the Clippers to the
Man,
Lakers. No. I need some separation. I need a couple years. You need to go somewhere else.
You need defensive, and
I like
he
Patrick
can shoot a little
Beverly.
bit. He shot
But I don't want no Clippers.
and he cheap. He made $5 million
So
last
Clipper
year.
Darrell could be like, oh, y'all winning with one of our players. Fuck that. I don't want no. I want some space.
NBA champion Danny Green. He's a shooter.
Yeah.
But that bullshit when he
almost
threw that ball
He could have
away.
cost him the game. That shit scared me because I seen his eyes got too big. He froze in the
That
moment.
shocked
But
me, man.
But I will admit.
He's 30. He'll be 32. Man, he been in the league that long. He's 32.
Yeah, I will admit, because I mean he had a good finals, but the championship series he was breaking. He wasn't playing
breaking
well
it.
there. So
He's real streaky. He's real streaky.
Yeah.
And he's real
And he
streaky.
defend. No.
But you need a shooter. I mean,
I'd rather have Norman Powell, the motherfucker they was playing in front of him.
Norman Powell was horrible. Oh,
No, he isn't. Are you kidding me?
Here's another name. He's a free agent too. Rodney Hood.
LeBron ain't fucking with him.
Oh, at the
From Cleveland, he was passing the ball.
Hood's first go around with LeBron didn't go so well in Cleveland, but he showed out last year in the playoffs with Portland. He did. You know, he's a shooter and capable one-on-one scorer to relieve pressure from coming off the bench. I like Rodney Hood, but LeBron, plus he probably don't want to deal with LeBron either. I mean, that tension, it's enough people out there available. If I'm Portland, I am definitely trying to re-sign him.
Yeah, because Rodney Hood was balling, man. He kept Portland in a lot of those games, man.
Rodney Hood is very frustrating because he got talent.
I dug him in college.
He's left-handed. I'm surprised he's not as good. He should be better than he should be. He averaged 11.2 last. He should be averaging 20 a game. It's something about him, man.
It looked like it probably a relationship. He looked like he's still dating the broad he was with in high school.
Somebody stressing him out. Well, his last name is Hood.
Yeah, he's dating the same girl from high school, and that shit then just got
another Portland Trail Blazer, Seth Curry.
Now that might be the one to me that might. I mean, besides a big name,
he's the floor spacer.
Second tier guy.
Mm-hmm.
He might even be a third tier guy, but either way, he's one of the players that I would want to see most of all. Cause shit.
He made 2.7 last year.
Okay, so if you could get, he might be able to. You know what they say? His shit might jump up to 12 million. But if you can get him around 8 per year, I definitely want Seth Curry because everybody in the Curry family can shoot. And man, I would just love to just look at his mama inside the Staples Center. I just want to look at.
You was just talking about Lavar Ball talking to another man's.
Yeah, well, I just said I want to look at her. Lavar was talking about fucking Molly.
Lavar wasn't saying nothing like that.
Plus, Lavar married. I mean, I just want to see Miss Curry and Dale. I mean, I want the basketball royalty to be a part of it. I want that family to be a part of the game. Then they can even bring Steph's kids to the game. Sometime grandma, grandpa can bring them to the game.
Because they may not need him. Because I know they got that point. They got that rookie. They drafted him last year, so I know next year they want to increase his minutes. The Simons kid, I think he didn't go to college. Portland took him number 1 in the draft. Last year. He didn't go to college. I think he played overseas, but he was like a McDonald's All-American. So I know they're probably gonna Oh yeah, so Reggie Bullock, he's
No,
shooter.
no. He didn't impress me when he was here.
Bullock came to the Lakers at the trade and
He didn't
didn't fare
impress me.
great, but the Lakers fell apart at the trade deadline, and it wasn't exactly an honest evaluation. Bullock has the right skill set as a knockdown shooter and switchable defender. He made 2.5 last year, so cheat, you know.
Well, I
third.
mean, but he's gonna be trying to get more money. But I mean, yeah, if you can
How
get
he
him,
getting more money? He ain't do nothing last year.
yeah, man. I mean, if you get him if you can keep him under $5 million, yeah.
Okay, here's a blast from the past. Also, I forget that he's a free agent. Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, because you know what they said. Word is that he might be willing to take the league minimum to join the Lakers. So with that being said, you definitely want him.
Well, they said he could perhaps be signed in the $10 million range. So it don't sound like he's taking the league minimum unless he just.
Oh well.
That's what this article's saying. I know last year Phoenix gave him a lot of money, but he didn't really do nothing over there. All right, so yeah, he'd be perfect. 3-and-D shooter. That's perfect. What you need, man.
Vet.
Maybe you can get him in a vet. Been there before. Jeremy Lamb out of Charlotte.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having him either if possible. He's a good young solid player. I always dug him all the way in college also.
He made 7.4 last year.
He didn't really get a fair shake in Oklahoma City. They had to kind of get rid of, but
but he was doing last year. Averaged 15.3 for Charlotte.
I like his game.
Yeah, he's got a good game.
And he's tall and he played D and he can shoot.
Nikola Mirotic, the stretch 4 guy for Milwaukee. Y'all need a shooter.
Yeah, he's gonna want a lot of bread.
He made 12.5 last year, but I'll be very surprised if he got anything close to that again. Yeah, so you might get him for cheap. Another Clipper, used to be a Clipper, free agent.
I'll take him now.
Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley.
No, I thought you was gonna say Austin Rivers.
Oh, is Austin a free agent?
Yeah,
Okay.
free agent.
I guess,
I would look at him, but nah.
Avery Bradley. Well, Paul knows something about Avery Bradley. I know
Avery Bradley he's a solid defender, whatever, but he
defend
just
his
never.
ass off.
He was a
never
great
really
player.
impressed me.
He was a great player on the Celtics.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but not
He didn't
anymore.
do shit. That's what I said. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't.
fucked up for the Clippers.
Because the Celtics, they just put him on the ball. Like his on ball defensive skills is incredible, man.
But he doesn't have it no more. Watching him play, he gets beat off the dribble.
His shooting, not a great shooter, was never a great shooter. 9 point, averaged 10 points a game last year. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I ain't with Avery Bradley.
All right. So yeah, they got DeMarcus Cousins on here, but why would y'all need DeMarcus? If they got DeMarcus on here.
Because he's a center. He's a center.
Yeah, you play LeBron at the 3.
AD at the 4.
AD at the 4.
But you got JaVale McGee will back him up.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, I mean, if we could keep, I mean,
well, him and Davis played with. I forgot they played with each other for a little while. Actually, it was looking all right, kind of all right.
Oh, before he got hurt, they was looking real good.
They said perhaps he might.
If
be
he
open
wouldn't have got hurt, AD probably would have. He would have still. They both would have still been in New Orleans.
Defensively, he hurt you defensively though. He ain't good defensive. You saw what Toronto was doing, setting screens and putting them 1-on-1. Perhaps he got hurt again. Perhaps he's open to another 1-year deal in the 10 to 12 range to prove himself. And I know he won a ring. I know he thought he was going to get a ring last year, so he may just come to y'all.
He came back.
He may come to the LA for like 5. You know what I mean?
Nah, he ain't.
5, just like I'm trying to, he was ring chasing. So there's some players out there too, man. There's some players out there, and one name that's not on this list, but you said you like him was the Rivers kid.
Austin Rivers, yeah.
Come off the bench. He's a shooter.
Yeah, man.
He can take you 1-on-1 too.
And he's had a lot of skeptics over the years, but he's really turned himself into a player. I definitely. I mean, he shit. There was games this year, Houston in the playoffs, where he really, helped them.
The NBA award season is coming up. Just real quick, who you got for MVP?
I would
don't think of just regular season. Don't think of playoffs.
Regular season. I have to go with James Harden.
I'm going with Giannis. I think they're gonna give it to Giannis.
Well, they're gonna give it to you. Ask me who I give it to. I give it to James Harden.
I would give it to Giannis. Giannis. The G is silent. Rookie of the year. I think we both agree on that. Trey Young had a good second half, but I think Luka made
That's
enough.
a close one, man. I mean,
What you think, Paul?
I mean, Trey really had a good second.
Who's your MVP, Paul?
My MVP is they're gonna give it to Giannis
Yeah.
for sure. But also
Well, who would you
I
give it
hate
to?
James Harden, so I'm gonna go with Giannis.
That's why you're a Clipper fan. That's why.
But I saw Luka in person, man.
Mm-hmm.
When they played the Clippers out here at Staples Center, man, Luka was hitting those step back threes
Yeah.
like nothing, man. That kid is gonna be special.
Yeah.
Trey Stewart gonna be special.
Trey Stewart. Trey Young, motherfucker.
Trey Young. Who's Trey? Trey Stewart, the comic.
That's
I'm
a
tripping.
hell?
Yeah, I'm tripping, man. Yeah, shit. I was high.
He may be, but Luka's the
Yeah.
next generation.
Okay, so Luka or Trey Young? I like how it's funny. I love what Trey, they was shitting on him early in the season. He
To come back from that, I got to
yeah.
go with Trey Young because he came back from. I mean, everybody expected Luka to do what he did.
No, not everybody. It was some people shitting on Luka.
Well, yeah. I mean, that didn't believe. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, though, he came back from the dead. I mean, people were willing. They were ready to call him a bust.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, shit. They had to give a kid a chance. I
Yeah.
mean, he already came in with his grown man hair. I mean, he like George Jefferson damn near. With the sunroof.
Most improved player,
Oh, that's Pascal
Siakam. Yeah, I think that's easy. Sixth man of the year. Is that still Lou? I got Lou.
Oh, yeah, that's Sweet Lou.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think that's coach of the year. I don't know who you gonna give it to.
Speaking of Sweet Lou, I'm going back to Lakers real quick. Another option they had that I wouldn't mind is that they was also talking about Jamal Crawford at the league minimum for the Lakers. Scored at 38, he can still score.
Who did he play for last year?
Phoenix. He had a 40-point game this season.
Jamal Crawford.
Off the bench, league minimum. You act like I'm talking about somebody.
I mean, if you're off the bench league minimum,
Off the
if
bench
it don't
league
cost
minimum.
you, What is league minimum these
never.
days? Is it 500?
No, it's like 2.5.
Oh,
It's not that little. I don't think. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
I thought it was
let's
like
look.
800.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying and he ain't never had a ring, so they already was talking about that he's an option, and I think he might want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Yeah,
they
it's
figure
it's
he
gonna
wanna-
be interesting with the Lakers put around. If they gonna get that third
Yeah,
star
it matter-
or they just gonna spread it out. They got some decent options, man. I love bringing Rondo back. I love bringing Lance Stevenson back. I love bringing JaVale McGee back. And just put some cats around them, man.
and
that's
then get
Steph
some
Curry.
shooters.
Yeah, get some shooters. You know
But
what I mean?
if you could get those three back, and you could get Steph Curry and Redick,
yeah.
I'm just kind of like, there's rumors out there that they might try to go all in. They might try to use a large portion of the money left, like 20 for Matthew Brogdon. I'm like, oh no. Can't pay nobody not 20 million. Not right now. No, that's not a good look.
We got a quick dope of the week. We haven't did dope of the week in a while, man. Dope of the week, and it's funny. I thought of it, and then I seen it on. Is your man Orenthal? Is it Orenthal?
Man, yeah.
What's his Jerome Simpson? He is on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
They already said he cutting up on Twitter, acting a fool.
Hey, man. I couldn't even believe it. When I seen that he was there, I had to, before I even thought about it, I followed him and shit. Now I think about I'm like, damn, Now I'm thinking on it, I might end up unfollowing him. I got to think this.
You
through.
followed him?
Yeah, I followed him because I'm like, shit.
I ain't following that.
Hey, when I know a nigga has killed two motherfuckers, I want to know what he's talking about and where he's at and just kind of gauge a motherfucker like that.
Hey, listen, I know all you motherfuckers out there, Twitter, they be talking shit on Twitter and, saying whatever on Twitter. Okay, fuck with OJ.
Hey, because OJ
Fuck with OJ.
already popped up on some motherfuckers talking about
OJ really did that shit.
Yeah, I mean.
He really lived that life.
Hey, but look, check this out, man. This is the
Let me go to his page.
Hold on, look. This is the honest truth, man. I swear to you on everything. About 2 weeks ago, right? I was just sitting there, sitting by myself, just thinking about random shit. And because I remember a while back, I was like, I used to think to myself, God damn, OJ ain't gonna never calm down. This nigga's 70 years old, still acting like this. When will it stop?
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to you, 2 weeks ago, I said to myself, well, maybe OJ didn't calm down. He ain't done nothing, ain't said nothing in a long time, man. I'm proud of OJ is probably at least trying to just live the rest of his life off in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Because he make enough money from his NFL salary.
Yeah.
He could just chill, collect his $450,000 a year that the family, the
Mm-hmm.
Goldbergs can't never take. Them motherfuckers mad. They want his pension. They can't get shit.
Yeah,
He get $450,000 a year. And I thought, you know, he just chill, but I can't believe this shit. And then did you see what he said? He said he got some motherfucking, he got some people he want to pay back. Pay back how? The
Hey,
last motherfuckers you paid back, it was all chopped the fuck up.
Y'all keep try to pop off at OJ. OJ really did that shit. If I'm OJ Simpson, motherfuckers pop off. I just reply with the knife emoji.
Hold on.
Listen. That's all of my response with the knife emoji.
And then look, another reason why they shouldn't fuck with OJ is because that nigga's in Vegas. If you fuck with OJ, you can't never go to Vegas again. That motherfucker catch you around a casino or some shit because OJ be hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And and then he fuck around and start following and trolling the motherfucker and find out they posted pictures. They done forgot they said this fucked up shit about OJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then OJ just show up where they at in Vegas in the hotel lobby.
So I think I'm on the wrong page.
He looking for some more of his shit.
What is this page?
I got it.
I got OJ Simpson Real 32, but that don't seem like the.
Oh, that's the one I believe. I believe that.
What it says? It's a parody page. It's saying. Oh, I'm on the wrong page.
Yeah, OJ, man.
Oh, so it's the underscore.
Yeah, that's the one I'm already following.
The Real OJ 32. Okay. You follow OJ Simpson.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, shit. Why not? I follow a whole bunch of these other stupid motherfuckers around here. Why wouldn't I follow OJ, dumbass?
Oh shit, he almost got 1 million followers.
Yeah, he had 400,000 the first day.
If you don't see it here, I didn't say it. Oh shit. Taking an early look at fantasy football, Patrick Mahomes was my clear #1, but with cheetah status still up in the air, I am debating Baker Man. Oh, so he's talking.
Yeah, this motherfucker done lost his mind, man. He coming back talking football like ain't shit happened. Nigga, don't nobody want it. Nigga, Patrick Mahomes is scared that OJ mentioned his name.
You know, some people out there who don't still believe OJ is innocent. You know, there's some people out there, it's some crazy motherfuckers.
I'm one of them.
Do you think he innocent?
No, you know what? Like, to be honest, I thought that there was a chance he was innocent. And my only reason why is that if they would have got shot, then I'd have said from the moment when OJ did it. But it's just kind of hard for me to picture OJ just cutting and slicing it and doing all that shit on his own. It's just, I ain't saying he didn't do it, but it's hard. I can't totally believe it.
Who is he following? Imagine OJ Simpson follows you. Imagine you just wake up and you just get a text. OJ started following you. I'm looking at some of the people he follows. Well, he follows the NFL, PGA Tour. He follows the Buffalo Bills.
And I'm looking at
follows USC football.
Hey, it's a whole bunch of people I know following him too. Diaz Mackey following. See, Diaz live in Vegas. He want to keep an eye on that nigga too.
Is this his son, Justin Simpson? He follows Justin's.
Roger Robb following him. Ian Edwards following him.
His son is a real estate. So good with his son that sells real estate. That's cool. That must be hard that
Yeah, he's selling shit in Brentwood.
You shouldn't. The son shouldn't pay for the sins of the father. But I know people still.
Because there's people that believe he was there. There ain't no sins of the father. There are people.
No, this ain't. You talking about the oldest one.
Oh, that's the youngest.
This one I think is the youngest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, one of them. The oldest one. Yeah, they thought.
Yeah,
these are the.
Remember, these are the ones with Nicole. I think remember, didn't he have some kids with Nicole?
Yeah,
two. He had two. So this is the one with Nicole.
It's a lot of niggas we know following OJ. Teray following OJ.
Oh, well, you know the comedians gonna follow him just to get. They trying to get some material.
Naeem following him. Jay Hollingsworth, Steve Wilson, Earl Skako, Felipe following him. Owen Smith following him.
Yeah,
Marcellus Wiley following him. Nick Cannon following him.
Oh shit.
G. Riley following him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Joe Rogan following him. He might end up hiring Joe Rogan. Hey, Joe, these motherfuckers were fucking with me, man.
Maybe we can get it. Maybe we can get OJ on
On the
podcast.
yeah, shit.
Will Comedy Pop Up allow that? I don't know.
What do you mean would they allow it? He could
I
call
don't know.
in.
You never know. Nah, I'm call. We want him in here, man. Get that big head motherfucker in here. You know, he come in here and pull out one of them knives, just sit it right there, like talk shit to you.
Hey, but no, all bullshit aside, I wonder, like, how did he decide that he was gonna get on Twitter? And then why didn't he get on Instagram? Why didn't he just, I mean, so he wants controversy, he wants to get, why didn't he just get on Facebook like the other 70-year-old motherfuckers, like my mama and them?
Thanks to all my new followers, love learning how to use Twitter. Oh my God. So yeah.
I mean, who talked him into this? I mean, who said, yeah, yeah, Dad, go ahead and do that shit.
Anyway, man.
That nigga could not. He can't stay. He can't do it. He going to his grave with this bullshit.
Yeah, OJ, come on, man. OJ, man. So yeah, so we, anything else?
And we got to get this out there. This was part of the NBA discussion we didn't get to before we went to OJ crazy ass. Cause this right here, I knew this day was gonna come, and I don't know what the fuck they gonna do now, but. Chris Paul is demanding a trade from the Houston Rockets. I knew the day was going to come. I knew that him and James Harden weren't going to be able to get along. Not necessarily the play together thing, but just the personalities. I knew that they weren't going to be able to get along for 5 years. And, man, I know the owner, Tito, what's his name? Tito Fantera? Whatever the fuck his name is. I know he's sick right now, but he had to pay Chris Paul because now it's like trade. Chris Paul acting like he in his prime, and he only making $20 million, and it's a bunch of teams gonna want him. Talking about he's demanding a trade. Where you think they gonna trade you to?
Yeah.
Who's gonna take that? And then how many players would somebody have to give up to accumulate the $40 million he's owed for the next 3 seasons? $40 million a year. He's owed $120 million.
What if the Houston say, man, listen, we gonna eat 20 of that. Lakers, y'all eat the other 20 and go to play for the Lakers.
Hell no. Man.
They do need a point guard.
Nah, man. Motherfuckers will burn down the Staples Center. They do. You know how when they wanted Jeannie about a month ago, they had the people outside boycott the lake,
How would they boycott? I mean, are they boycotting? Because he can help y'all next year. Don't act like he can't help y'all. I mean, it ain't Chris Paul prime, but he's still solid, and you don't need him to be the man. You just need him to set up LeBron and AD. You think of the money.
Yeah, that's the only
What
thought.
I'm saying is, if y'all could get him for $5 million, you wouldn't have no problem.
Oh, $5 million, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like,
it.
yeah, we
yeah,
give him
he's
that
just like one of them niggas you named. That's what I'm talking about.
Tillman for Tita.
Yeah.
For Tita,
And so what I'm saying, I mean, yeah, but $40 million, he gonna be making more than LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn way. Ain't nothing Chris Paul could do for me now, but keep making them motherfucking All-State commercials. I guess we won't be seeing James Harden in any of those anymore. What Chris should have done is, the commercial where they at the house and they watching TV and the mascot starts shooting. He should have had that motherfucker shoot James Harden with all them goddamn shit that it was firing on the wall. That's what it just settled. They say Chris Paul did not talk to James Harden the last 2 months of the season.
He's going to Miami.
Who, Chris Paul?
He's getting traded.
Pat
to Miami.
Riley ain't putting up with that shit. What Pat Riley gonna pay that much money for?
Because they're gonna dip out. Watch this trade. You ready for this trade? You ready for the NBA trade machine?
Come on.
What is it?
You got Chris Paul and Clint Capella to the Miami Heat for Goran Dragic, Hassan,
Whiteside,
and everything else to make the salaries work.
Because Miami is trying to get rid of Hassan Whiteside salary.
Cause he had around 20-something million, 20 million,
and Dragic is up there too. He's like what? Like
18,
like
18, somewhere around in there.
It works.
Hey man, I don't mind. Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense if they just trying to get rid of.
I don't know, man.
That they
Clippers 2020 NBA champs.
No.
Kawhi is coming to the Clippers. I'm telling you, coming to the Clippers.
Clipper Darryl, he's all online talking about AD ain't gonna do shit, and y'all got a motherfucker who get hurt and all this old shit.
Clipper Darryl. We gotta get Clipper Darryl back on here.
Yeah, we get him back before the season start. You got a new suit.
Definitely, man. Shout out to our sponsors, Dome and Sheet Movers. Dome and Sheet Movers, the #1 moving company in the San Fernando Valley, man. If you need a move,
we'll make it smooth.
That's how we do it, man. Please listen to us on if you listen to us, you know where to listen to us. But go to our iTunes page and leave a review. Subscribe to us. Leave a review. If, a good review, take a screenshot of it, then go to our Instagram page, DM us the screenshot, and we will send you a free
Jamal
t-shirt.
was trying to say, if you're listening to us on iTunes, listen to us on Spotify too.
Yeah, Spotify, we on everything. Google Play, SoundCloud, Stitcher. I've been listening to us on Stitcher a lot, and shout out to everybody out there listening to us. Subscribe to us, spread the word.
Yeah, tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
We got to get these numbers up.
Yeah, we got a phone number. We can call
818-335-2065. 818-335-2065.
That's right, man. And please support us. Tell everybody, man. We're looking for sponsors, man. Definitely.
And I appreciate the love in the streets. I mean, it's been kind of shocking, actually, because, we used to people knowing us from the stand-up comedy and shit like that. I was somewhere and somebody said, they heard somebody else say Tobe, so they figured, hey, it can't be that many niggas named Tobe. Hey, are you Tobe Hixx? And I was like, yeah. And they was like, man, I love that Dope Dealer podcast.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Yo, man, that always.
Yeah, especially, because, they can't, this was even before we was on YouTube, so they couldn't see us or whatever. So he just knew my name, heard, and said he loved the podcast. And, this guy even showed it to me in his phone. He was like, he had our podcast. He had What's Up Food podcast. He had Mark Maron and Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I just listened to y'all. I'm in the car a whole lot. And he said, I've listened to every episode. And he said, I really dig y'all. So
yeah, definitely.
Thanks to everyone.
This Thursday night, June 20th, I make my debut at the West Side Comedy Theater. I've never performed there, man.
Okay.
I will be there doing the Goonies show. The Goonies show, 8 p.m. It's $10 to get in. Hit me up. I'll see if I can get you on the guest list. So
for $650.
That's right. This Thursday, June 20th, is the Goonies Show, West Side Comedy Theater, 1323.
That's a nice
3rd
spot.
Street. You did it before?
Yeah, I did.
It's in Santa Monica, man. I'm gonna when I get up there, I'm gonna talk to them about maybe bringing out a podcast show because I know they do a lot of podcasts. And a big time show coming up July 13th. I'm gonna have my 20 years in LA anniversary comedy show. It's going down. 20 years in L.A., Tobe Hixx. July 13th at the J Spot, 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale right now. Early bird tickets are on sale right now for $10. Already sold about 10 tickets. So check me out July 13th, man. J Spot Comedy Club in Inglewood, California. Get them tickets. Go to my Instagram page. There's all the info. The link is on there. Go to my Facebook page. The link is on there at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
That's beautiful.
Definitely, man. July 13th is going down. Dope Dealers Podcast will be in the house, man. We love you guys, man. You got anything going on?
We're going to get high. Dope Dealers Podcast.
Peace out.